far end with Sierra Wilson.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sierra Wilson. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I serve as the Senior Program Manager of Early Career Talent for DEI at Blue Cross, North Carolina.
Give it up for Sierra, y'all. Next up, we have Winston Wilmo Robinson.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Winston Robinson. Nickname, I guess in the streets, is Wilmo. I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. I attended the illustrious, greatest institution in the history of the world, the Winston-Salem State University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I am the founder and executive director of Applesauce School, which we will learn about a little today. Thank you.
All right, come on, give it up for Winston.
Wait, hold up. You didn't tell me we had to do our schools, okay?
Yes, please.
So once again, Sierra Ashley Wilson, and I attended the North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. Aggie Pride.
Aggie Pride!
When it's in your blood, they don't have to tell you.
Next up, we have Larry Mims, aka No Limit Larry, aka No Leezy Pusheezy.
How y'all doing? No Limit Larry. I'm from Charlotte as well. Born and raised here. I've seen the city grow so much. Also attended a great institution right here in the city of Charlotte. I kept it in the city, Bakersford Road, 100 Bakersford Road, JCSU, JC! I appreciate it, you know what I mean? 25 years, this is my 25th year in radio. I started out as an intern and continued to grow here in the city. So, yeah.
Next up, we have the CEO and a friend of mine, Mr. Herb Gray.
Thanks, Bob. My name is Herb Gray. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for Hornets for doing this. I want to give a big shout out to a couple schools, my wife's school, Johnson C. Smith. Yeah, my daughter's school, Charlotte Country Day. Here you are, here strong. And of course, North Carolina A&T State University. So I'm glad to be here. Thank you so much.
All right, please give it up for this illustrious.
Only a person of color in a lot of my classes, and it wasn't until I attended something similar to this. So back in the day, CIAA was in Raleigh-Durham, and when I attended that, and I attended different workshops and sessions, I saw people who looked like me, who were as smart as me, and as talented as I was. And that was something that I had not experienced until that moment. So it really caused me to explore opportunities at HBCUs. And with A&T, I had a lot of friends and family that went. They always talked about how awesome it was. So I decided to go there. And honestly, how it has impacted my career is that it really connected me and allowed me to build my network. I had so many 8 internships through my connections at A&T. I was able to get my first opportunity at Ford Motor Company through my faculty members' relationship with the organization. So it showed the impact of how HBCUs can really support you.
Anybody else want to tackle that question? What made you choose your HBCU?
I chose Johnson C. Smith because number one, it was in Charlotte. And growing up in Charlotte, they used to have a program called NYSP. Well, we used to go visit colleges, and one of the colleges we went to visit all the time was Johnson C. Smith. Another reason I chose Johnson C. Smith was because nobody from Charlotte was going there. Everybody from Charlotte was going to A&T, they was going to Winston, and I didn't want to be back in high school again. Meaning, I didn't want to have the same friends. I wanted to meet new people. When I attended Johnson C. Smith, it was only 5 of us from Charlotte that went there. That was very important for me. I wanted to meet new people from all over the world, all over the globe. And the second thing was small classroom sizes. All my professors knew who I was. They knew every student. They knew your situation. They understood life. And I think the last thing was, at the time, I was on tour with the stage play. So it was a convenience thing for me because I could go tour on the weekends and be back at school on Monday. So for me, it was a convenience thing too.
For me personally, I didn't choose Winston-Salem State. Winston-Salem State chose me. No, seriously. I was a lackluster student. I wasn't the best. I bought my first car when I was 15. And I'm the baby. My mom was over here beside my sister. And I'm the baby by 9 years. And they had pretty much checked out by the time I got 13. So I was kind of on my own accord. I knew I could just do enough to keep my car. So my grades were very average. My SAT score was very average. And I remember my mom asking me as a senior, first semester, she's like, what you gonna do next year? I'm like, huh? So I had no plan. So, this is back in the world before internet. I just started calling schools that were around. And everybody else told me no, including Winston-Salem State. So on the second time, I had to call and start begging. And Mr. Griffin, the admissions administrator for Winston-Salem State, he said, you know what, I like your spirit, we'll let you in. In the process, I didn't even get to go to orientation. Classes started a few days later. So I just had to go up there with everything I got and matriculate like the best I could. So again, that decision for Mr. Griffin, this show of mercy literally shaped my life. So that's why I'm so loyal and have so much appreciation for Winston-Salem State University.
Oh, wow, that's great.
Thank you. I'm a similar story, man. I didn't really get into some other colleges, although A&T was high on my list, and they gave me the opportunity to get there early. I had to go that summer to prepare myself academically, and they gave me the encouragement I needed, both from an academic standpoint, and my mother just couldn't really afford to send me to college, so they gave me payment plans and things of that nature to actually get there. And so all those things helped develop me into the person I am today. So again, my wife went to HBCU, my mother, my father, and several of my family members, and so we've all done well. And so I just thought it was just a great experience for me.
Wow, what a great story. Herb, you are a CEO. Tell me how attending an HBCU helped prepare you for your career.
Yeah, I think that, I was able to intersect with so many people while in college that from so many different backgrounds, and also the confidence that I had leaving out of college was important. But I think, one of the big things you miss out, so what happened when you read those 4 years is that what happens long 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, 9 years out, those networks, those ability to interact with people from all colleges. So our office is in Baltimore, so we contract with Morgan State and Bowie State there. In DC, we contract, when I say contract, we hire students from those colleges. In DC, it's Howard University. In Houston, we also have an office. It's Texas Southern Prairie View. So ability to be able to network and work with people has blossomed for decades after I graduated from HBCU. And allowed me to continue that positive experience.
Network is a strong word. Go ahead.
Yes, indeed, networking and network is amazing. However, what I will say, and I think it's my duty, my responsibility to be as candid as I can. You're going to look at a lot of papers, a lot of stats, a lot of websites to show those surface level things that you will translate as into success. When it comes to that network, you will see that other schools might have more pipelines of success that they can show. But what an HBCU does is nurture you for who you are. And that's important because it has the concept of understanding the very specific world in which you come. So, again, I was a terrible student, not terrible, I was a bad student. They knew how to nurture me to get the potential out of me. And I use this analogy for like art. If you were an artist and a PWI, predominantly white institution, and you graduated, they would give you a color palette with 1,000 colors and beautiful brushes, boar hair, to make you everything you need to be successful as an artist, just in this thing right here, this packet. When an HBCU will give you the 3 primary colors and just show you how to make any color in existence. You might look at that the 3 palette as being, less than, you can't do, but no, this is actually everything you need. So while your major might not be as specific or nuanced, you have the confidence to understand you're capable of achieving anything. And that's so important. It's more about educating the mind, it's educating your soul as well. You gotta be picked up and understand I'm about to slip a cuss a little bit, who you are.
All right, say it like you mean it. Sierra, now, how did attending an HBCU help prepare you for what you're doing now? Because you work in diversity, equity, and inclusion. Also, you went back to an HBCU and invested in students. Talk about that experience.
Yeah, I would say for me, going to A&T for undergrad really allowed me to find out who I am. I think for me, I struggled a lot with being a Black woman in white spaces and not feeling comfortable with being my authentic self. And A&T really felt like home, where I could talk about Beyonce or talk about at the time Soulja Boy and not be like, you know, people looking at me crazy, right? So it was just a really good moment for me to just find who I am. And so after I worked a little bit, I went to Howard University, and during that time, I really had an opportunity to engage with college students. So I did a graduate assistantship with the Career Center. And so from there, I really liked helping and supporting HBCU students achieve their career aspirations, find out what they're looking for, and actually being successful. So I wanted to really help individuals like you make the money and make the connections that they wanted to make. So in my current role, I recruit students. And then being in DEI right now, we're focusing on HBCU students. And so being a two-time HBCU alum, you know, I just really know the passion, the skill set, and the talent that lies within HBCUs.
First, let them go first. The greatest homecoming on earth.
Tell them what G-Ho's
The greatest homecoming on earth for a reason.
So G-Ho's a turn up. Y'all don't know who don't know. It stands for the greatest homecoming on earth. One thing that I will say to the other question that was asked or answered was make sure that you know that you're there for school. So don't get caught up like me going to the gym jams on Thursday, going to the club Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then expecting to be present in class Monday through Friday right for 8 o'clock class. But ultimately, campus culture is dope, it's fun. Like, you'll see people that look like you. I've never seen so much diversity in Black culture, right? So there's people from New York, from the Caribbean. We had a lot of international students. And so you're really able just to really dive into different cultures, different people. But on top of that, it's a lot of fun. A lot of sororities and fraternities. If you're interested in that, you can join social clubs. It was just a really good time. But of course, the greatest homecoming on earth is that for a reason. So we have fun.
Anybody else want to talk about the campus culture and how that affected you and who you have become today?
Well, I'm gonna just give you some advice, set some guidelines, especially to my seniors. Don't schedule 8 o'clock classes.
Don't schedule 8 o'clock classes.
8 o'clock in college is not the same thing as 8 o'clock in the real world. 8 o'clock in college is 4:30 in the morning. It's gonna hurt you so bad. Also, you gotta be very careful, because while you're not having 8 o'clock classes, you also can have classes after 5 p.m. too. So you gotta squeeze a lot in, but you also, if you go to Winston, you don't want to miss that lunch area either, because you can't see lunch. So I know it's delicate. You gotta front load your schedule, the 9s, the 10s, and the 11s. And college works in hours, so you know you want to have a good balance of about 4 hours a day.
So you saying that jokingly?
No, he
He's serious. That's not a joke. That's how you survive.
And you agree. Tell them why not to schedule an 8 o'clock class. Tell them why.
Talking about it, like you got gym jams, you got clubs, but you still got a paper due on Monday morning, and you got 8 o'clock class, and you just got in from the pre-dawn at 4:30 in the morning, and you trying to figure out how in the world am I going to eat and get to class and be up and be functioning by 8 o'clock. It's not, and I'm going to be completely transparent. My freshman year was a struggle, even though I made good grades my freshman year. But that first semester, I had 8 o'clock classes. And boy, woo, I used to be hurt in the classes. And
this is family, we're being honest. Honestly, I don't think college is for everyone, right? So don't forget that, like, you're paying for it. So it's one of those things though. For me, going to college, I was able to build networks and make connections that I don't feel like I would have otherwise received. But also maybe it's exploring community colleges, right? So community colleges are a little bit cheaper and we're able to still be able to build those transferable skills and those connections.
Quickly, and I'll be back. No. I would just tell my story. Again, I do not like schoolwork. I'm being very transparent. However, when I was reading that brochure about Winston-Salem State University, they said for every 1 male student, there's 18 female students. I said, oh, is that right? Hello, I would like to submit my name for admission. So, you know, and what that means, but
Because we got interested and started working with